What's going on? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Genetics Army Vet here with a series of videos coming from TikTok. As you read in the title, you can see in the thumbnail that the Stud-Stitute, I believe her name is Miata Borders or something along those lines. She's threatening to sue for defamation of character because what she said was taken out of context, which I don't see how, because you're recording children and you said what you said in the video and then you reported it or recorded it and uploaded it online. So without further ado, let's get into this video.
Kids, y'all! Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down!
I'm not going to laugh, but they need a damn Pixar animation of it. It's sad, but people have too much time on their hands.
These kids, y'all! Damn, shorty. These students trying to take me down! Why did I get fired?
Stud-Stitute, coming this fall, only in theaters.
What?
Man, y'all sick. Like, y'all genuinely sick, man. Like, what is this? What point y'all gonna stop? I'm suing defamation of character, bitch. Like, this is insane.
These kids!
How's it defamation of character, though? You're the one who said this shit. Defamation of character. You said exactly. This verbatim at the Queen. Stud-Stitute. I'm gonna use that as a title. That's funny. Stud-Stitute. We are the sick ones. Mind you, she said that. Why y'all made her look like John Morant? Oh yeah, the basketball player. That's funny. He does look like that though. But hey, that's her without a mustache, right? And she was dressed like that, so, well, with a darker shirt, but. So we sick, but you literally said that. Question, how are we sick when you said it? Did she say defamation of character? Like, are you sure about that? Knowing damn well that's not defamation. She actually can't sue because the video didn't even mention her. Where did they misquote you? Stud-Stitute laughing. Defamation of what? Because you can't be character. Every word was said by her. You said that verbatim though. You can't sue if it's true. My vision's all fucked up, people. So it's not the reading. I got to get actual glasses that I can read with. You know, who did this? This is so accurate. No defamation whatsoever. Students trying to take me down, but we're sick. It's like the episode of Black Mirror. I don't know, right? You said all of this shit. So how is it defamation of character when you said it?
Everybody keep talking about that stud that got fired for being a substitute teacher, right? And all I'm gonna say is, if that was my motherfucking sister, I would knock the dreads off your goddamn scalp. Cause what you mean, damn shorty? The fuck we
Why does person look like Slim Thug? Those from Texas know what I'm talking about.
don't do that. And then you want to get on social media trying to explain what you meant. What you mean, what you meant? Talking about that's the way you talk. Man, motherfucker, that's the way you are. You like little girls.
Yeah.
And you just let the whole fucking world know, bitch. Like, you let social media take you so far in reality, bro. Like, looking at your page, I'm like, bro, you really delusional, bro. Delusional as fuck. Because why the fuck is you walking around with that damn toy in your motherfucking pants in every motherfucking video? Like, what the fuck is you going through?
That's right. She was walking around with the damn fake, phallus in her pants.
Then why the fuck would you think it would be okay for you to be a stupid? Like, y'all, I had to calm myself down.
The thing is, she said, like, the teens support her. So they have access to her videos. They were going on there. She's getting validation through them. So that makes it even worse. Like, you're doing all this, they could see. And, in the videos, it's like, how dudes, they grab their stuff, walking, doing the same exact thing. It's like you cosplaying as a dude, but you a girl with a fake dick. So, what the fuck?
I started stuttering and shit, so I'm mad for real, bro. Like, I'm watching the video, bro. Like, when I tell y'all I gave her the benefit of the doubt and I took my benefit back because I'm thinking about it. You put a voice over on that shit. You said that shit. You are what you said, bitch. So everybody keeps...
Exactly. But she's being misquoted, defamation of character. Yet you said, you're a teacher. You should look up the definition of defamation of character or the meaning behind it. Because it's exactly what you said. Oh, shit. R. Shelley? That's fucked up. Oh. P Titty. Yo, you ate this for real. Don't lie. That's funny. Somebody said that's R. Shelley. That is fucked up. Cause why the fuck are you walking around with that damn toy in your pants? She was BSN. I don't. Y'all short. I don't know. So I'm not even trying. That child was so uncomfortable. Exactly. You could see when she said that, and the child looked over like, what are you supposed to do? You could tell the kid didn't know what to do. Literally. A voiceover is even worse because she had time to think about what she wanted to say, and she still said what she said. Exactly. Exactly. You still said what you said. Like that's like with anything else that people post. You take time to say all this stuff about, I'm going to go rob Walmart. I'm going to rob this person, do this crime. I know you play it back to see if you got all of what you want to put in the video, and then you still take the time to upload it. So you had all this time to mentally process what you're about to do, and you still did it anyway? Come on now. Then these kids are my biggest supporters. Yeah, see, that's a problem too. Exactly. Walk around with the toy in your pants, and they can see this stuff. And you saying this stuff what you said. Like, you can't make this up. It's like, I don't see how she could say defamation of character.
A lot of people keep tagging me in the video. Ain't nobody tagged me. I lied. I just went on the lie. I just wanted to say something. Yeah, the stud, they got fired from her job, the substitute teacher job and shit. Rightfully deserved. That ain't your cup of tea, shot. Like, it ain't even on some. That just ain't what the fuck you need to be doing. You gotta focus. You can't go up in the hole. It ain't no fashion show in school for nobody but the students. They the ones that's tripping. They the ones that think that I got to be the flyest bitch in the hall. But as a grown ass woman, that's supposed to be the like substitute any type of thing. Like, then it's like the videos, you gotta understand what you saying. I know you want to seem like the cool teacher so bad. You saying shit like, yeah, I don't give no fuck. I let my students do what they want to do because you know what I'm saying. Yeah, that's just what type of teacher I am. Man, you ain't need no teacher, bitch. You was a substitute. We finna throw a grape at your ass. We ain't even really give a fuck about no substitute. So you really was supposed to be a little harder on them than they teacher, because as a substitute, you supposed to let them know I ain't nobody to play with. But we in our head, we finna play with your ass. Then,
like they say, you want to be the cool teacher, but you think about it. You got the hard ass that makes you do everything, and then you got the cool one. The hard ass, you learned more because you hate that teacher so much because they drive it home. Same thing with the one who lets you get away with what you want. You're going to miss out on information because you think they're cool. So that's a detriment to your learning and your future. The same thing in the military. You got the cool NCO. Then you got the NCO, like I said, like always in your ass. Like, always in the ass. But because you're so used to getting punished and beat down on with information, you remember it when the time calls for it. Versus the one that's cool, you forget because you're so busy having fun, you don't remember what you're supposed to do when something actually does arise that's, dire need or dire situation. So yeah, cool teacher, that's a bad thing to be.
Then you see the kid, like I know you probably feel like, nah, man, I ain't no pedo, that ain't what I meant. Like you can't even tell us what you meant because you done fucked up already saying some shit like, the kid gonna get me fucked up, sheesh. And you looking at the little girl, yep. You gotta go back and explain what the sheesh was about. Cause that's why I literally stopped it. I said, oh, hell no, bitch. Sheesh. Shots, goddamn, they had to be my niece. You gotta think about it. There's somebody looking at their daughter probably like, did this bitch just say sheesh to my daughter? You gotta explain the shit, to be honest. Or just like, for real, you gotta take your L and try to help us forget about it. You shouldn't even told us you got fired. We wouldn't even know about this shit, bitch. You shouldn't even told us you got fired, but you can't even, oh my God, cause shout.
That's the thing though. People, they don't think about that. Take the L, like, fuck, I fucked up. Get off of social media. Go unfuck yourself. Move on. Try to do something different. Be different. But no, doubling down. I'm a sue. This and the other. They took me out of context. It's recorded. Everything is on video. And like I say, you took the time to literally play it back. If you're going to dub over it, whatever you need to, and still upload it. So that lets you know that you were completely sound when you did this. Because there was too many factors in place prior to actually uploading it, and you still did it anyway. That is definitely on you.
Fire, but you can't even, oh my God. Because shout it low-key be fly, y'all. Like, honestly, I think I follow her on Instagram. Shout it be fly. She be doing content and shit. Like,
that's the thing, though.
She make clothes and shit. Like, literally, I was hitting her up about my brand. So just in case the motherfucker go back and screenshot and be like, Same bitches making videos, same bitch that hit me up. Yeah, bitch, I thought your ass was a clothing brand owner. I ain't know your ass was no.
That's the thing, though. It's like, you know, they follow and you see all the stuff that they're doing, but you can't really tell what they're about as far as their person until she posts shit like this. So if you just, walked away, left it alone, I think you would have been good, but you double down on it and it's out there. So many people seen it now. So it's only looking worse and worse for this person.
Stud-Stitute teacher out there, hoe. And ain't nothing wrong with that neither, but I'm saying, bro,
And
when
she
you
didn't take
gonna
her
do a
job
certain
seriously.
job, boy, you got to literally change yourself. Social media, it did, like, because now we got social media. These kids are gonna look your ass up. What's your name? Miss McIntyre finna go look her ass up. Then they done, but hell nah, they probably was a kid that already found your ass on their home, was like, what the fuck? But, and you be on that big butt bonking sometimes. I seen Shout ass on Instagram butt bonking one time, bitch. She ain't had nothing but a little piece of her little ass out. Put her.
Okay, because I'm like, what the fuck does she mean by it? But, like these new terms, I'm an old man apparently. Like, so these stuff that y'all be saying, your little acronyms, and I'm like, throw me off.
Stuff, man, y'all gotta go, man. Don't even go check that nigga page, but I'm telling y'all, man, stay in cheer playboy. But that shit ain't for you, bitch. That shit wasn't even for you anyway, bitch. Go start them brands and shit like that. What you really doing? Go do that shit, but that Stud-Stitute shit. Well, nah, bitch, that ain't for you, bitch. Man, I ain't gonna hold.
I don't understand. Don't mind the phone ringing in the background, but apology about that. Ain't nobody tagged me, love man. I just wanted to say something. The sheets was scary as fuck. She said, damn, Shorty, to be a kid like... I don't think she a pedo, but she definitely not fit to be a sub. She a joke for real. Like you said, she ain't taking a job seriously because, like she said, she uses it as a side hustle. That's all she was thinking about. What's crazy is I don't think she is neither a man. She just was talking out of her neck. Mind you, she recorded that voiceover, played it back, still clicked post. That's what I'm saying. All this time was process. Yeah, I said what I said. Yeah, I'm gonna post this up because I'm a content creator. Like I said, some people aren't fully developed in brain. Now they're talking about, they say, oh, it's fully developed by the age 25, 26. No, they're pushing that much back to 30 now because, people do dumb shit. It ain't for her. She good at clothes for real. She tricked herself out of her spot. Because why you say these students trying to take me down? Girl, what? What? It's AT. She literally went there and played for real. I don't know. Just like I said, she didn't take the job seriously.
As you guys may know, I am the substitute that was recently fired from teaching because of my TikTok. It's honestly so sad how sick the world is that you guys automatically mischaracterize me fully without further context.
We're sick, but you said what you said. Like you said, you went back, voiced over it, looked it up, and then still posted. How are we sick? You had time to not put that. There's been videos where I've made. I'm like, I don't want to post that. You put it down. Nothing like this, but just like regular videos. Like, I don't like to post that. We start playing it back. You think about certain things. She had time to do that, and yet she still posted it. So how are we sick?
I'm a content creator. I record everything I do, so it was typical for me. And as you guys know, if you create content, you will know that everything you see is not what you get. Majority of the content that you do see was recorded while I was alone. It looked as if I had a class, but I did not have a class, and the school knows that. I did not have a class. I had nothing but free time. Aside from the body camera that was already recording, everything else was recorded when I was alone. And as I explained to Lake Cormont when I first arrived, this was my very first time subbing ever.
She still said the school's name, though, just now.
Absolutely no idea that I couldn't record students, or else I definitely wouldn't have done it. I truly would have honestly recorded myself if I knew it was an issue with recording students. I went on TikTok before I worked, and that's what I seen. I am by far no predator or anything close to it.
That's what all predators say, though. I'm not a predator. I'm not a... Like, look at what R. Kelly said. All the stuff he said. Look at all the stuff that P. Diddy said. And like any other predator that's documented, I'm not that. I'm not that. Same thing like the whole To Catch a Predator series with Chris Hansen. When they talking to him, they don't think what they think until they're sitting there in front of somebody who's confronting them. And even then, sometimes they still, oh, that's not me. I never do that. I'll never do that. So why'd you drive 2 states away or a state over to come here just to tell her that, what she's doing isn't right? You should not be inviting people over. Like, really? Come on now. You know what you were doing. Because if that's how you really felt, you would have told that or reported her ass. But no, a predator isn't going to say that they're a predator. Just like a person, you know, someone who's crazy has mental issues. They're not going to know that they have mental issues or they're crazy. They just do.
That is insane for it even to be put on to me. I truly just thought I was doing something good for the youth. Like, honestly, and I was enjoying it. I wasn't going to make a video, but I've been receiving an awful amount of hate. I feel like it was necessary for me to clear my name up. I truly do apologize for how it may seem, but my slang and terminology is much different than yours. But none of the kids knew they were being recorded at any point. And I do apologize for this once again. I truly do, but I had no idea this was prohibited. I assure you that it would have not been posted. What I meant by shorty and the terminology the kids were going to take me down were absolutely not what you guys took them as. Those kids were smaller than me, shorter than me, younger than me. They are shorties. They are young. That absolutely means nothing with flirting. My terminology is much different from you guys. So I said the kids were going to take me down, as in a phrase of the kids all together. That absolutely did not mean anything sexual. That is sick to even think of that. I am a content creator. I am known. The kids knew me. They were supporters of mine. So I say the kids were going to take me down. It means as the same way that supporters do anybody else that they support. I'm no different.
What? That's not what that means. She's trying to make excuses for herself. No, we got what you said initially. You said exactly what you said. You can't go back and try to, dial it back now.
From them. I handle myself more than properly. I do have a fan base. I do have supporters. I do have people that know me. Those kids already had knew me previously. It was several kids coming up to me trying to see, am I that person? That's what I mean by take me down, all hassling me at once.
Man, come on now. Just be free. That's not what it is. See, you're focusing on the wrong thing. If you're gonna be a content creator, be a content creator. If you're gonna be a substitute teacher, be a substitute teacher. I understand you could do both, but you even started out saying that this whole substitute teacher thing was a side hustle. It's a side mission, or however else she said it. So you're trying to make excuses now. Now that you had time to go back and look at what you're saying, what everybody's saying about you, and creating another whole TikTok page or whatever. You're trying to church it up a bit since you've been caught.
That's what I meant. Absolutely didn't mean anything sexual from kids. That is sick. Those are kids, so they see me as somebody famous. They were all entouraging me at one time. That's what I meant. I find it sick.
Entouraging me? How? They were standing there. They were doing their little thing, marching back and forth, some little spirit thing. Nobody was flooding you. Like, even when the video started, I'm not saying I saw all of, everything outside of the video that was posted, but she was in there, the teacher's lounge, whatever. They were telling her what she needed to do. Nobody flooded her. She's walking by the students, and they asked is that a teacher or is that a kid? So they didn't know who you were. So you can't use that excuse. Until you thought it was funny, and you kept on walking. But then, like I said, with the spirit line, when they walking back and forth down the halls, they weren't flooding you. They were doing their thing. So the whole taking me down thing, that's not true. You're lying. You're trying, like I said, you're trying to church it up. Try to make yourself, put yourself in a better light than what's already been, shown.
That you guys would assume that I'd be saying that phrase in any other way. This was a voiceover I added way after I left the school. Again, it was an additional voiceover. It was not recorded. On the videos, it was nothing saying. I was cheering the school on.
Yes, but you said what you said. And you still uploaded it. So therefore, it makes it even worse.
There was an additional voiceover that I added after I mashed the videos up. I am truly so sorry that you guys are not familiar with me or my terminology, but I absolutely meant no harm. The entire 2 days that I worked at Lake Carmel, I did nothing but my job. I was to myself. Not one single kid that could say that I did or said anything inappropriate my time at Lake Carmel those 2 days. It was truly just a misunderstanding. But now that she
keeps dropping the name of the school though. You said what I did at this school. That's what you should say. So you're just making it, where we can know exactly where this took place and what exact kids were involved in this video.
With creating content, it's easy to misunderstand and misinterpret things because everyone is free to their own opinions. That doesn't mean just automatically mischaracterize me. Like, truly, honestly, you guys, I would truly have to be an idiot to know that I'm doing something wrong that would lead to this much and still do it. I absolutely did not know. What I said.
As I said, though, like when you're doing crime, you don't realize what you're doing until when you get caught, like, oh, shit. You have time to reflect on it. You know, those who actually have empathy, you know, oh shit, I shouldn't have done that. You know, but like I said, those that are ingrained in their head, like I say, a psychopath doesn't know they're a psychopath, a pedo doesn't know they're a pedo. You know, you just do, and you're only sorry because you got caught. That's why.
And a voiceover was absolutely not meant how you guys took it. I just talk very differently. My slang is different. I do realize that those are students and I am an adult. I should have been way more professional with my word choicing. But again, the kids had absolutely no clue there was an additional voiceover that I added on TikTok. I do realize the mistake I made, honestly and truthfully. I was just in the moment being myself. I wasn't thinking inappropriately at all. I'm still learning. I am aware of that, but I honestly truly didn't know you guys. Like I just didn't. It's no way that I would have posted it. I wasn't thinking inappropriate.
No shit.
So when you say that
it's just an ongoing apology session. You got caught, so I'm stopping it there. You know, saying damn showed it to a student though, that's facial expression. That part right there, the school board heard that and went, she got to go. Because why say that about a child? Honestly, it's just going to make it harder for you to find another job. Exactly, because like I say, it's the internet. It's forever. Somebody likes, posts, reposts, or whatever. There's nothing you can do about it. It's out there. So people save it, so ain't shit you can do about it. Her whole video gave me the ick. Exactly. Who's hiring these people? And then I think like some of the contents I've read in other videos, it's like there's no real there's no real background check. You're going on, you get hired. You know, like I said, like they don't know a lot of these people. If it's just, I don't know how all schools are, so I don't know if they do a background check. I don't know if they do anything as far as seeing what type of person you are. Obviously, the way she speaks, I would imagine to be some type of, you know, standard for dress code and syntax. You know, as far as like how you put words together to make, you know, your speech pattern, pretty much. You know, it would have to be some type of, you know, educated thing before they hire these people. You know, R. Shelley. Far from teaching because inappropriate behavior, they fixed it for you. You know, I'm a substitute in common sense not to record children in school. It's in the contract that we sign. Students' parents have given the school permission to even take their pictures. That's true. You didn't realize you couldn't record minors? Like, what? That's minor. Exactly. Like, how, you know, period. What else is there to say? You said a whole lot of nothing. That's what I'm saying. That's why I stopped it. It went on for another minute. She's just apology campaign trying to, no. Body cam in school is crazy work. My terminology is much different than yours. How about professionalism? Yeah, exactly. There's a sense of professionalism that you're supposed to have when you go in a work environment. That's any job. You know? Saying she's to a high schooler though. Let's see what these comments got to say. Middle school. Even worse. In the video she made it shows the school's name and the high school, but still is bad. Exactly. What else did she mean? She was saying sheesh in a defense position because the students were looking at her like with a mug face. Unfortunately, her as professional teacher that stands in authority positions forgot to leave her slang at home. I know it's like a lot of people, you know, the whole code switching thing, you know, a lot of people do. You know, if you're just in an environment, you have a regular speech pattern like she's from, you can tell she's from the hood. So that's just ingrained in her. She doesn't know how to code switch. But if you're so used to talking a specific way, that's all you know. You can't code switch because obviously she can't. You know, that would have been the best excuse, but she told on herself within her reasons why for what she said. She said in the videos here, she just told on herself to where she should have used that the mean mug defense reaction as her best excuse, but she just told on herself within her reasons. Exactly. Common sense ain't so common anymore. You shouldn't have recorded those damn kids. That's going on and on. Like she's not understanding. It's common sense though. You know, you mentioning a school by name is just gonna get it hot. You know, make it hotter for you. You know, she dropped the name like 4 or 5 times in this one video, her apologizing. But it's pretty much the same thing. You know, it's just people don't learn from their mistakes, and this is one of them. But that's my opinion. Let me know your opinion down in the comments below. Like, subscribe. It's free. Give me a thumbs up. It's free. Helps a brother out with the algorithm. And yeah, let's get the conversation started. I'll talk to you people later. Peace.